Well, I don't want it barely visible. I want it to be visible on, like, stream and stuff as well. Alright, that's good enough.
In my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
Where's Mr. Bear?
I haven't seen Mr. Bear, Callum. Stay in the car. I'll go and ask information.
Alright, Callum, I'm just gonna leave you here. Yep, we're just gonna go up here. Bye, my child. Yeah, screw going inside the park. I'm not going in there. There's no running, though. Just kind of sad. Ooh, very...
What am I thinking? I can't leave.
Well, you can leave. It's just that you shouldn't leave. You can't just leave your child all alone and unattended. I mean, most parents do these days anyways. Just throw them a phone and then you can just go to the store and they won't move from that spot for 2 days.
Attention, patrons. The park is now closed. Please make your way to the car park at your earliest convenience. Employees prepare the park for shutdown.
Callum was born the day this place opened. This is his favorite place in the world.
Atlantic Island Park, a tribute to the untamed heart of Solomon Island and the people who use their talents to bring the dream of Nathaniel Winter to life. May this park be a place where joy and laughter are gathered and used to infect all of those who follow after. Dedicated this first day of May 1977, James B. Longley.
What?
The park.
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath. Think about the last place you saw your son's teddy bear. Hey, stop! I think your boy just ran into the park. I'll unlock the gates for you.
Callum, I told you to wait in the car.
This way, Mommy.
Wait for Mommy, Callum.
Come on, Mommy.
That's a lot to read. I'm not into that. I'm not going to read the full thing.
Wait up there for Mommy, Callum.
Over here.
There's something special about the entrance to an amusement park. A line drawn between the real world and the world of whimsy within. On this side, the apathy of our everyday lives. And on the other, anything we might dare to dream. It's no wonder Callum ran back inside. I wouldn't want to leave either.
Attention employees, the park is now closed. Have a safe journey home.
Callum, where are you going?
Callum, you little shit, get back here.
God. The park.
There we go.
What happened here? It's easy to get lost here. Wait, Callum!
You can't catch me.
Get back here, you little shit. I'm gonna beat you when we're done here. Callum, get back here.
Come back, Callum!
Carrie Killen. Ooh, is Satan's whore.
Callum, where are you?
Over here.
Can I go in here?
Too dark. I'm not going in there without a flashlight.
It's been about a year since I played this, and I don't remember what happened. It's been, like, this game is very short. I beat it, the first time I beat it and got all the achievements was in under an hour. It was like 57 minutes.
Stop, Callum!
Yeah, well, we gotta go this way. And then I watched this as well on YouTube, like, when it first came out, so this was, like, even longer than a year. Like, 4 or 5 years, maybe. It's such a nice-looking game, though. Examine shoe.
I think this belongs to Callum.
You little shit, I bought you this shoe. How come you drop it? You know how expensive shoes are?
Chad the Chipmunk, huh? Just a drunk guy in a suit. Don't hide from me, Callum!
Come on, this way.
Chad the Chipmunk welcomes you to Atlantic Island Park. Chad can be seen in daily ice sculpting shows in the following locations. 11 a.m., Sideshow Alley. 1 p.m., the Octotron. 3 p.m., the park entrance. Graffiti. Chad the Chipmunk, worst in class. Chad can't even seem to pass. Chad gets angry, likes to fight. Chad is beaten every night. Chad will have a dead-end job. Chad will die a useless slob. Ooh. Oh, I gotta go. Can I use the bathroom, please? I gotta go, man. I've been holding it in. Damn it. Read handwritten note. Oh, this is a lot. Purchased the land on Solomon Island for a pittance? Pittance? I don't know what that word is. For a pittance, I might add. Whatever old Archie Henderson did to the locals, just the... Excuse me, but whoever's whispering, can you shut up? Just the mention of his name had people slamming doors and locking shutters from the moment I arrived on the island. My lawyers had arranged everything in advance, but the realtor still had to come and deliver the keys to me personally. He took it upon himself to offer me another warning. I don't know what you're planning to do with this island, Mr. Winter, but the soil here is bitter with a curse carried from the old country. Old man Henderson, he did terrible, dark things. The land remembers, sir. I dismissed him shortly afterwards, mostly amused by his pathetic attempts at warning me off. I have a great vision for this place, and the will to see that vision through to the very end. Atlantic Island Park, the name is perfect, and I cannot imagine it being anything else. This is the start of something amazing. Yeah, or something like cursed. Now, who is whispering into my ears? This ain't ASMR time, that's later.
are you?
Over here.
Where are you?
Catch me, Mommy.
Callum, stay where you are. Callum, stay where you are.
Come on, Mommy.
Get back here, you little shit.
Near a great forest, there lived a poor woodcutter, his wife and his 2 children. A boy named Hansel and a girl named Gretel.
Whoa.
They were very poor and had very little to bite or sup.
Aw. Sucks for them.
What will become of us? The woodcutter asked his wife one night. I tell you what, husband, we will take the children into the thickest part of the forest tomorrow and abandon them there. No, my wife, I cannot do that, said the man. Then we will all 4 starve, you fool. Hansel and Gretel overheard their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep. Do not fret, Gretel, Hansel said. He crept out of the hut.
Who's our parents
gathered
then?
white
Because this is
stones
brother
from
and
the ground
sister.
to fill his pockets.
White stones from the ground to fill his pockets. Yep.
The next morning, the woodcutter leads the children into the forest.
Mel R and V.
Before they leave, their mother gives them
Nah,
a
they would just
slice of
murder us
bread
upright.
and warns them that
Hi,
there
hi,
is no more food
hi,
that
Mr.
day.
Chipmunk.
Clever Hansel leaves a trail of white stones behind them as they pass into the woods.
Okay, I'm just
When
gonna...
their father leaves them, the children wait
Bye,
on him,
Chad.
then follow the
You're
trail
drinking
back
again.
to
Go
their
home.
parents' house.
That's you? You're Chad the Chipmunk? You're such a Chad, Bray.
After receiving a thorough scolding from their parents,
Or are
for
you the
getting lost
witch?
in the woods, the children are sent to bed without any supper. Hansel tried to sneak out and collect more white stones, but found that the door was locked. Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself, the wife told the woodcutter. In the morning, their mother gave them a slice of bread and led them deep into the forest once again. Hansel broke his bread into pieces and left a trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely home. But hungry-eyed birds snatched up the breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed.
So I'm just closing my curtains, you know, trying to get really immersed here. Like, I turn my light off, I put my curtains up.
And unable
Oh,
to
for sure,
find
the
the trail
witch.
home, the children
There we go.
wandered
Now it's
in the
nice and
forest for
spooky in
3
here.
days.
God, I'm gonna shit myself today. I hate horror games. They're so good at the same time. Like, I love the stories.
The children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house. Its walls were made of
You know, I'm gonna go grab
gingerbread,
tea while I'm waiting.
and its windows were panes of clear sugar. Hansel, desperately hungry, ran forward and began to nibble on the walls. Nibble, nibble, little mouse. Who is nibbling at my house? An old woman emerged from the house, sniffing the air and peering around with cloudy eyes. Oh, you dear children, who brought you here? Just come in and stay with me. No harm will come to you. But Hansel and Gretel stayed back, for the old woman reminded them of their cruel mother. Come, children, don't be afraid. I have something for you. The old woman offered them 2 enormous lollipops. The children took
I
them
love
and
lollipops.
ate.
Thank you, Bray.
You see, nothing to fear here. Come
They got me my
inside,
weakness.
The
Food.
old woman urged, and the children, still licking their sweets, followed. Once inside the house,
Did we hit a reef?
the woman changed. She stuffed Hansel into a cage and put Gretel to work, sweeping and cleaning her hut. Your brother will make a good mouthful, the old witch told Gretel. Once he is fattened up, I shall feast upon him.
Oh, damn. I'm already pretty fat enough. I'm sure she can get a nice mouthful.
Time passed, and poor Hansel refused to eat, fearing the day that the witch would eat him. The witch, for her part, grew impatient. Today I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel. Climb inside and light the oven. But Gretel pretended not to understand. I do not know how. Where is the opening? Fool, the old witch said. The opening is here. And she moved to show Gretel. Seizing her courage, brave Gretel gave the witch a shove, and the old crone tumbled forward into the oven.
Where's the opening? Just giant hole in the oven? I don't know, Gretel. Maybe open your little eyes, you idiot.
Her brother Hansel, and together they lit a
I guess
fire
the witch is
beneath
more of
the
the
oven.
idiot if she can
And
see it through
though
their
she
plot.
screamed and begged, the children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was cooked.
Ooh, yum. The role has been reversed, Bray. We are eating you now.
Because even children can't survive on sweets.
Oh, God.
They divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that in the story. Nope. Oh, God. No. Nope. Oh, what pretty... Don't you just hate it when your swan turns its head at you? I always hate it when it does it to me. Okay.
Stay where you are!
Why are you whispering?
Callum, where did you go?
Why are you whispering?
Hansel and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off. Those poor children. The whole world against them. The forest, the birds, the old witch, even their own parents. I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world. We were always hungry, looking for our own house made of candy, looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away. Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws. Hello?
That's not creepy at all, Callum, sweetie.
Another accident. This place.
Oh. Despite the constant interruptions at work, Atlantic Island Park will be opening on time. The governor is booked to cut the ribbon, so the only real question is whether we will have any customers. I'm not truly worried. The customers will come out of simple curiosity. I deduced what was needed from the banned writings of Archie Henderson It's astonishing to think that a resonance of positive emotions can be used to fuel such a process. Henderson himself chose to use negative, and that caused some of the taint that still lingers in this place. I will not make his mistakes. Very soon, I will know if this has all been for nothing. Man, I just hate it when someone stabs my teddy bear in the eye and he bleeds all over the place.
Callum! Mommy needs to see you, Callum.
Catch me, Mommy.
Wait for Mommy!
Mother duck said quack, 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 quack.
Aww.
I'm not playing anymore, Callum. This old thing used to make the blood run to my head. Make me dizzy. I can't get on while it's moving. I can't get on while it's moving.
God, it's so rusty here. Yes, it's very spaced out. Like, I mean, most people would say they expect you just to go in, like, a certain order for everything.
I can't get on while it's moving.
You're fine. I will spam this then. Decrease speed. Hello, spooky man in there. Can you please stop? Oh! Hi, spooky man. Callum, is that you? Did you grow taller and get a top hat? We're just gonna let this run at full speed real quickly before we leave. Oh.
Mount, sweetie. Oh, I remember this.
She doesn't look very happy. Like, that's a fist. And that child does not look like he wants to be there either.
Callum, why did you go?
I'll just leave that one.
Treachery hides in thoughts. Treachery that lashes like a whip, and scars our insides. The first time I saw Callum, my thoughts betrayed me. I looked down at this wrinkled, red, falling thing and I thought, is that it? We build our world from expectations, and the world that I had built for Callum was no different. He was so real, so there, and so far from my expectations. And they shattered, and as they fell in pieces, that one treacherous thought became a new foundation. All of the love that we shared, all of the warmth and goodness that followed, built on a single, traitorous thought. Callum?
Oh, that's even more to read. Oh, fuck it. I thought working in the park for a summer would be a lot of fun, but the end of season here really drags. There aren't many tourists around, and so most of the staff spend their days standing around gossiping. And most of the gossip is about Chad. God damn it, Chad. Steve, see? Even I am starting to call him Chad, and I went to school. Oh, I mean Steve. See, even I am starting to call him Chad. I went to school with the guy. It's that goddamn suit. In the beginning it was a laugh. Steve the local lush as Chad the Chipmunk. Child-friendly mascot at Atlantic Island Park. Lock up your daughters and all of that. But the more he wears the suit, the weirder Steve is getting. At first it was little things, like refusing to change out of the suit at work and taking it home with him every day. That right there is a little creepy. But then I saw him at Susie's Diner, still wearing it, and it wasn't even a work day. Some of the staff complained discreetly to the park manager about the smell, and I saw him walking and talking with Mr. Winter, the owner, one day. But nothing seems to have changed. The suit still smells like a carcass whenever Steve walks by. And apparently Steve has picked up some new skills since the last time I saw him. Puking up in the gutter outside Swilcoe Station because he sure as hell can carve a mean ice sculpture. Those shapes he makes in the ice, though they give me the creeps. Steve came to the booth today. Lucky me. And he just hung around for a while. I couldn't really tell because of the suit, but it seemed like he was just staring at me, sizing me up. Eye-fucking me. Kinda hot? Whatever he was doing. I asked him what he wanted, and he just stood there, not saying anything. Eventually, I called my supervisor, and when he came by, Steve wandered off. My supervisor told me to put everything in writing, so here it is. Also, I quit. I don't want to see that chipmunk suit ever again. Laura Henman. Oh! This is why I don't ever read that stuff. Fucking damn it, Laura.
Where are you?
Catch me, Mommy.
Oh man, now we know what V looks like. She's this creepy woman inside of a theme park. Bumper cars.
Instant crashes and 80s music.
Ooh,
Guess
I'll take
it floats
that.
someone's boat.
I love bumper cars. I want to go on the blue one. I want to go on the blue one.
Come to mommy, Callum.
No, I have to go with the stupid red one. Or whatever code this is. Exam accident report. Accident report. Employee name Francis Doofenshmirtz. Don't know. Doofrance. Time and date of the accident 25th of October 1976. Job title and department. Laborers working on the crane. Supervisor / lead person, Richard Stapleton. Witnesses, Lawrence Creed, Michael Edgeworth. Brief description of the accident or incident. During the transport of the bumper cars into the arena, one of the straps attaching the load to the truck came untied, causing a cascade of bumper cars onto Francis, who was standing directing the driver. Francis was crushed by the weight of the cars. Oh God. Francis was killed. Did any of the injured employees see a doctor? Yes. Blah, blah, blah. Supervisor's comments. Dexter, the truck driver, claims to have seen someone on the back of the load undoing the straps. Nobody else reported seeing that. The sheriff was questioned. The sheriff has requested that Dexter provide them with urine samples. What could have been done to prevent this accident/incident? Double checking the straps after transit should be mandatory, and drug screenings for all drivers. Have the unsafe conditions been corrected? No. Employer supervisor signature, 25th of October 1976. Additional comments. The local laborers are very superstitious, and this hasn't helped. Some of them are refusing to return to work until we have someone from the local church walk the park and exorcist the spirits. I mean, that's a good thing. Always exorcise your spirits, guys. Don't need them getting fat. Exactly. We gotta exercise those spirits.
It's a matter of public record that I am a failure as a mother. Once, when Callum was very small, I left him asleep in the car while I ran an errand. Don't even remember what it was. When I came back, the sheriff was standing next to the car, watching my boy through the window. I didn't like what I saw in his eyes. Judgment. He wrote me the ticket without saying a word. Just the scratch of his pen on the notepad. When he gave it to me, our eyes met. I know what you're going through. My daughter, Helen, she just gets some help. Help was a bolt of lightning. Help was 1,000 volts surging through my veins. Help is agony. I'd rather die. I wanted to scream. I'd rather you pulled your gun and shot me. But instead my mouth said, yes, Sheriff.
This is a really big Ferris wheel. Continually delayed by the incompetence of the builders. The problem is that they are locals, and so they believe a lot of the rumors about what Old Man Henderson used to do here. They grew up on those tales. Every time a bolt comes loose or a wrench goes missing, those fools are crossing themselves against the black magic. Of course, that is why I chose this site over all the other potentials. Solomon Island is a nexus of dark energies, and the thought of all the power just dissipating beneath the earth here, it makes my skin crawl. I called in a few favors back in Brooklyn and got someone at the local academy to see if they had any interesting books about local history. Turns out they do, and it turns out that Old Man Henderson was some pretty strong connections to the Brooklyn crowd. Perhaps something he wrote will help me find the piece of the plans that I am missing. Yeah, I just don't like heights, you know, and this one's like gigantic. I've never seen a Ferris wheel this big, and I know it's a game, but still, this is just massive. Yep, there's only one thing to do, and that's to go onto it. Haha, I'm cutting the line. Oh.
So they are going to close this place down. Doesn't surprise me.
Alright. State inspection report. The September 22nd, 1988. Or 1980. 1980. Jeez, we're not 8 years. Inspection result unsafe. Close the park. Inspectors connects. After touring the park and riding the rides and viewing the startling number of incidents suffered here in the park, it is this inspector's opinion that Atlantic Island Park should be shut down until Nathaniel Winter complies with all safety regulations. While I understand that there is a sensitive political relation between Mr. Winter and the senator... What the hell was that noise? I nevertheless suggest that such political considerations be set aside in condemning Atlantic Island Park. What the hell was that? I'm just hearing noises. The rides at first glance appear well constructed. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to say well constructed and maintained, but the sheer number of incidents in the park during the last few years and during construction lead me to believe that there's something wrong at the base level of construction, and we should close the park and fully investigate these flaws. To wit, here's a partial list of the fatalities in the park since opening only 2 years ago. Family of 3 killed when a roller coaster car derailed. Well, I have a fear of roller coasters as well, so no, that good thing I don't ride those. 14 separate incidents of broken bones and crushed ribs while riding the Octotron. 3 suicides from the top of the Ferris wheel. A child seriously injured on the escalator. Well, that's the child's fault. You cannot blame an escalator for that. Children are, like, will be running up and down those things. I should know. I used to do it, and I fell once. Over a dozen children reported missing in the House of Horrors since its construction. Well, that's scary. I'd ask Chad first over anybody else. One report of drowning in the Tunnel of Tales. Why do you drown in the tunnel? Normally the waters in those things are like, you know, like up to like my waist length. They're not usually that deep. The sheer volume of incidents means that it is the strongest recommendation. Yep, alright, that is closed immediately. Creepy ass noises. Alright, time to ride it. Wow, I can see my house from here.
People come into your life for a reason. Dad used to say that before Mom ran off. After that, he mostly just drank. Things were different for Don and I. When we met, I was sweeping the floor at Susie's diner. He came in with some workers, but he didn't try to flirt or cop a feel like the others. He just ordered a coffee and sat there, watching me. When my shift was over, he offered to walk me home. I don't know how to describe that walk. We talked and laughed and eventually kissed. It felt like love. It felt like a fairy tale. I can't tell you if Callum was made that night or one of the ones that followed. But I think it has to be that night. That one perfect night. Don and I moved in together, but then, well, he died. According to the supervisor, his safety harness failed when he was working on the top of the Ferris wheel. Don was there one moment, and then gone. Sometimes people leave your life for no reason. I was 3 months pregnant with Callum. Fairy tale fucking over.
Oh, look, it's the Octo thing. Still going at high speeds, I see. Hi, Mr. Creepy Man. Wait, can we ride it again? Oh, we can ride it again. Whee! It's so much. It's more creepy now that we don't have her little backstory, especially a little creaking. That is really high up. Alright, well, we can get off this now. We don't have to ride that again. First, just keep increasing the speed for a little bit. Alright, there we go. Perfect.
Mommy is coming, Callum.
Hey, there's the missing one. Man, that's gonna be terrifying. Did more just break off? More did just break off. Creepy doll being left behind, that's nice. That's not my fault. They didn't break off because I put it up on high speed. Nope, not me. Not my fault.
Where did you go?
Who's watching me?
A lot of people idolize their children. You hear them talking about their kids and just the way they talk, their fucking voices make me want to vomit. My angel likes to read, and little Johnny is so good on the piano. Fuck those people! You give up 9 months of your life carrying them, you traumatize yourself giving birth to them, and then you spend the rest of your life as their slave. Wiping asses, mopping up piss, feeding them. Little life-sucking monsters who take and take and take until... we all go insane. Any parent who pretends otherwise is just dishonest. That's called
V, we
choice
already ran
supported
into you,
bias.
though.
I am honest. Callum really grinds my gears, and he owes me everything. Everything. It'd serve the little fuck right if I just abandoned him.
I don't think I'm gonna climb a tree. I know I'm going on a roller coaster.
Callum, why did you go?
So after the roller coaster, we have Slideshow Alley, and then we're back to the entrance. Very short game.
always wanted to ride this one. Never got around to do it before.
I can't climb a tree. There's no trees to climb in this. Look, we're gonna get on a roller coaster, and that's about it. And then there's gonna be a creepy dude in here. Yep. Hi, creepy guy.
What do you want?
We need to talk about Callum.
What do you mean? What have you done to him?
That's insulting. You and your boy are everything that this place doesn't want. The antithesis of what we stand for.
Where is Callum?
The poor child. He tried so hard to do what he was taught. He even left you a trail of breadcrumbs. But the park is just so hungry.
Tell me where my son is.
The witch has him now. Has both of you. No happy ending here, I'm afraid.
Just leave me alone.
Fool. You always were.
We will burn the witch later. Oh shit, we ran Callum over! Callum! I'm sorry! Why were you standing on the tracks, Callum? Why? Alright, well, we ran Callum over. Time to go home. I wonder if we'll see Chad again. Take the flashlight. Yes. Can I take the axe as well? Nope, can't take the axe. You know, why...
Callum, where are you?
Mommy, I'm scared.
Why can't I...
I'm not playing anymore, Callum.
How do I get out of here? Hello?
I can help you, Callum.
I don't think there's any burger stands open right now, though, V. Come on, let me out. Why can't I get out?
This isn't a game, Callum.
I'm stuck. How am I stuck here? Do I have to unlock something from here? Read page. It works. The calculations and adjustments work. The transport and storage mechanisms seem to be flawless. What a wonderful day. If only these people knew what they were fueling. And so what if a few people leave the park at the end of the day feeling... Dour? Dour? Is that what the word is? Dour? So what if children are more scared than excited on the roller coaster? This could be the doorway to immortality, and such doorways open only to those who have the will to find the key. Alright.
Callum? Callum!
Callum, you little shit! Get back here! Help me get out of here, I'm stuck! Why am I stuck here? There's gotta be a way out of here. Am I missing something? Why won't it let me leave? Okay. Is it seriously? Am I bugged? This didn't happen last time.
Come back!
Hold on. Alright, well, trying to Google it doesn't seem to work, so we're just gonna... I hope this doesn't make me, like... Are you sure you want to quit the game? As long as it's saved, yeah, I will want to quit the game. That's just so weird that it just did that. I've never had an issue like that before. Continue game.
The witch awaits.
Alright, yeah, that's just weird. Maybe I broke it earlier, because I was messing around with it earlier. Alright, time to go kill Bray.
This isn't a game, Callum! I can help you, Callum.
Oh!
The whole town was shocked by that one. Never found out who did it.
Cotton Candy Corpse leaves sour taste in park goers' mouths by Howie Laurel. Yesterday evening, visitors to Atlantic Island Park were shocked and horrified by the discovery of a dismembered corpse behind the cotton candy stand. According to the local authorities, the corpse is yet to be identified. However, they confirm that the remains appear to be those of a child. The corpse was discovered by a group of teenagers from Innsmouth Academy, who noticed a pair of ravens tugging at something just out of sight behind the shack. Nathaniel Winter, the owner of Atlantic Island Park, has released the following statement: "It is a true tragedy when something wow, I didn't read these before, so pretty bad typing. It's true. It is a true tragedy when something like this occurs, especially in a place that was designed to bring forth happiness and joy. The staff of Atlantic Island Park offer their condolences to the family and friends of the victim, and we will cooperate fully with the authorities to help bring this case to rest. The Solomon Chronicle will provide daily updates on this story going forward." Well, I'm just gonna guess it's Chad the Chipmunk. You know, you don't just dress up in a Yes, that was the grass. You don't dress up as a animal mascot and not be, you know, a killer.
Callum? Callum!
Alright, we're going in. Examine corpse.
Poor bastard. Who did this to him?
Chad's gonna be right behind me, isn't he? Chad's gonna be behind me. I don't want to look. I don't want to look. Ah! I knew it. I fucking knew it. You bastard, Chad! You chipmunking head ass! I knew it! I knew there was gonna be something standing behind me. I tried turning fast so I didn't get scared. Motherfucker. My lady. My lady. Can I go now? Can I please go?
Callum, where are you?
No, that wasn't there before. You scream like a baby, V.
These are mine.
Who left my medicine on the table? In the middle of an abandoned park? Except for Chad. Chad's here. Ooh. Fuck gravity. I can taste your dreams. Sheriff Bannerman is a fat pig, but his daughter is hot. Only dead fish follow the stream. Your mother, clearly she has high standards. Say no to gravity. I wish I could say no to gravity every day. Is this what it's like to be on shrooms? No, you. Whoa. Pickled Punk's Sideshow Oddities. Alright, let's go find Chad now. I'll fuck him up while I'm high.
Callum, I'm sorry.
I was hoping the dead body would be like standing or something. No, you! Alright. There you are, Chad the Chipmunk. Fuck you, you fat fuck. I don't want to turn around. You're not the boss of me.
Don't touch me.
Oh, what? I can go this way, but I can't go the other way?
Oh, God, no.
Alright. Who gave me the bad drugs? They were clearly expired.
The park is a collage of contradictions all of its own. Millions of people die every year in car crashes, and the park has little cars designed specifically to simulate that action. Hear the children scream with joy. In the sideshow alley, you can walk away with 15 cents worth of mass-produced Chinese teddy bears, while a grinning carny pockets your hard-earned $5. What secrets lie beneath the sullen waters of the lake? The tears of jilted lovers, the soiled condoms of illicit affairs, the clotted blood of the lonely suicide. And the face of the witch looms over it all. I've always despised her toothy grin and warty nose. I hate that sparkle in her weathered, watchful eyes. I think Callum is waiting for me. Inside.
Spoopy.
Don't leave me!
Done. Atlantic Island Park has closed its gates. A jeering throng of townfolk gathered as we hung the heavy iron padlock on the gates. Small-minded fools scared of what they don't understand. My machines lie silent and dejected, but I am not beaten. I've sent my wife and son back to Boston, and I have retreated here, to the House of Horrors, I must think.
Leave me alone.
Stupid fucking...
What have you done with him?
Was there something standing here a second ago? I'm just seeing things. Yeah, she does not have any chill. It's a werewolf, I think. I don't know what the hell that is. Werewolf? Maybe. Chad the Chipmunk. Aha! I knew there'd be something standing behind there. Not really, but... You use the mirror to my advantage. And then we have this guy. I don't know what that is. We have another, guy with a gun. More drugs for me? No, there aren't drugs. I see you down there.
Leave me alone!
Incidents, and I cannot dismiss them as random chance. The park works, but something is interfering. Something is interfering with its intended function. Well, I mean, the locals did say that this place was haunted and shit, but you know what? You just ignored it. It's as though the very air in this place is corrupting the power even as I collect it. A few casualties here and there are acceptable, but when employees go on stabbing rampages, it draws attention. I'd rather not have the boys in blue, either kind, investigating this place too closely. It's a shame about Steve. I rather liked him. Who's Steve? I only know Chad. Teenage zombie. Werewolf.
Show yourself?
Little duck went out one day.
I'm a horrible mother. Where is he?
Nightmare Circus. Aw. Creepy doll.
After they let me out, They gave me Callum back and sent me home with a handful of breadcrumbs. Home, bittersweet home. I barely recognized it. Where there had been color and light, there were shadows and regrets. Where there had been warmth, there was a bone-deep coldness that never went away. I tried my hardest to keep the ghosts at bay. Don, watching from the dusty corners while I tried to teach his son to read. My father, coldly assessing me and finding me lacking. I devoted myself to Callum and did the things that they told me. It will get better, they said. Every day will be a little better than the last. I'm in the woods now, lost and afraid. Things never got any better.
Is that a giraffe? Damn, that's a better giraffe than what I could ever draw. Oh, I love chicken. Give me that. Yum, nom, 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 nom. Miss Maillard, as we agreed in our meeting today, we considered you fully recovered from your illness. This letter is official notification that you are considered sound of mind and body and may return to work at any time. Please note that you should discontinue any medication that you have been using and dispose of any remaining medicines. If you feel at any time that you are suffering a relapse, then please make contact with your local physician immediately. We wish you continued good health. Dr. Spencer, Dunwich Medical.
Show yourself!
Lorraine, I received your letter and I'm quite surprised. You ran off with your father and all those years ago, then disappeared off the edge of the map. And then when I finally tracked you down, refused to answer any of my letters. And now you write to me asking for help? I have another family now and another life. Your father was a horrible man and I regret the years that I wasted with him. I loved you, I truly did, but every year you grew more and more like him. You were his girl, never really mine. Still, I would have fought for custody if you hadn't run away with him. It broke my heart, but I needed to go on living. I can't let you go back into your life without picking open old wounds. I'm sorry, Lorraine, but I just can't do it. Maybe one day it'll be easier and I can meet Callum, but not yet. I am not ready to forgive you. Please don't contact me again. Karen. Damn it, Karen! I'm guessing that's her mother. Toy. Alright, that just... What's that? Alright. Something about...
Don't leave me!
Miss Millard, our inquiry into the estate of Mr. Donald Williams has been completed. We regret to inform you that the primary beneficiaries of his estate, including the life insurance settlement for accidental death, were listed as Rose Williams and Richard Williams of New York State. The deceased parents, our agency made contact with Mr. and Mrs. Williams and explained your situation, especially as regards the birth of Donald's son, Callum. Unfortunately, they are not recipient of our overtures. Bleh. And they specialize that without any legal proof of a biological relationship, they consider you ineligible to receive any of the monies from Donald's estate. Is that monies? Is that supposed to be monies? They have asked that we no longer contact them regarding this matter. I understand that this may have had a negative impact on your current financial situation, and I hope that I'm not being too forward when I enclose the bill for our services with this letter. And now we go down again. Nope. Why are you just saying quack in there? This time we have pills. Alright, I'm not gonna read every single one of these goddamn letters. Okay, so everything's the same except for some books and some letters. And the drugs are all over the place.
Don't make me look at it.
And I guess some new pictures here and there. Examine wine. That's a very nice bottle of wine. Guess I can't open that. Nope. Nope. Yeah, I think they're all just the same anyways. Back down we go. Ooh, place starting to become a little bit of a mess. Oh. Some blood on the floor. More pills, tickets to it. Somebody has a problem with their drugs. Oh. The animals are all on fire. That's fine. Nothing unusual there. Just a normal day at the park and zoo and stuff. Oh. Man, who tipped over my wine? More blood. That's still locked. More drugs and wine. More blood. Everybody in the classroom's on fire. Nothing unusual there. I didn't run away. Dad took me. Thank you, William. The new watch. It is very nice. It has made me happy. Carrots. Well, now they're all different. Well, Cal, what did I say about drawing on my mail? Cal, what did I say about hanging dolls from the ceiling? And drawing us covered in blood and stuff and pictures. I'm guessing that's her and her husband when they were a little bit younger. Oh no, two best friends. Dawn and Laura. I hope my wine's... Who put the baby in the oven? It's an ice pick. I of you. I of you too, Callum, but it's love.
Where is my boy?
I'm ready for you. Come fight me, bro.
Leave me alone. I'm a horrible mother. Where is he? Give him to me! What have you done with him?
Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. I'm a little off the beat of the song. He likes the color red. It's just all red crayon and paint. Oh good, he took the babies off the ceiling. Man, really loves the color, the color red in paints. Oh, such a mess, my young son. My walls are bleeding. I don't think that's normal. There's people hanging. Are those?
Stop! Please, make me safe.
The baby's on fire as well in the oven.
Who was that?
I feel like when those doors have to open up eventually. Oh, new room. We're in a library now.
Stories are told again and again, and from their shape we build our understanding of the world. Two children are led into the woods. They are lost for a time, but then are captured by an old witch. A child goes missing in Atlantic Island Park. He wanders lost for a time before finding his way into the mouth of an old witch. In the oldest version of this story, the mother and the witch were the same person. I never wanted to be the witch. But I am, aren't I?
Kids broke in today. It has been so long since I heard laughter. So very long. I took one of them. I couldn't help myself. It was fast and the others didn't notice. I liked hearing him laugh. This boy from the academy. I put him on a slab. I tickled him until he couldn't breathe. My machines came to life, whirring in time to his gasps and shrieks. I think this is delightful. The change wrought in me by the machines is not yet complete. There must be other children I can lay on my slab. That doesn't sound right. Rice? That doesn't sound right. Doesn't sound rice. I love rice. Nope. I'm not looking. Okay, it's fine. I don't think that's supposed to be on fire. I could be wrong.
Callum? 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 Callum!
It's Chad! Look out behind you! He has Cthulhu on his shirt. Cthulhu looks like a badass.
Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son.
In my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
Alright, well, that's it. Ah, the light, it burns. Just open your mind. There we go. No. Wow, actually I missed one. I'll have to see where that one was. It's a very short game. Like, the park. So, she was depressed. She went through shock therapy. Her mother left her, so that probably didn't help the depression. She fell in love. She met somebody. She had a baby. Her husband died at the exact same park. And then depression took over her too badly, and she killed her son. End of story. Boogeyman was the depression. At least, I mean, this music sounds really nice. I'm pretty sure she's the one who murdered her son. I'm pretty sure it was like the anger, the depression, everything from her life. It was just... The son was her son. She just murdered him. At least that's what I'm guessing it is, because by the end of it, it's like the boogeyman was there, but she did the whole stabbing thing, so I'm guessing the boogeyman represents her depression, maybe?